Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chelloveck Movies. My name is John, and I've just received this through the post from my good friend Tris, aka Beard Movie Maniac. So let's get into this and see what he sent. So, Nurse Scalpel, thank you. Dear John, here's a little something for you. Oh, your hard work, bud. Hope you enjoy. Well, it's funny because it's not really hard work. I don't find it as hard work because it's pleasurable to do. It's time consuming at certain times, but I don't mind doing that because it's kind of like a passion in it. You do put things like Deborah says, paint this bedroom. I'm like, I dragged my feet for like a century. But as soon as anyone gives me anything to do with movies, I'm on it. Like a car bonnet. Thought I would actually write a note this time in my beautiful Brummy handwriting. Sorry for the handwriting. This is the hand the priest hit with the ruler. Yeah, you know what it is? Yeah. How many times have we been like, used to get the cane off a priest? It was nuts, wasn't it? And that was a thing. You know, sometimes if you were in a lesson like RE and you work a ticket with the priest would give you what for. Crazy, in it? Gotta love Catholic schools. Yeah, you have actually. Keep up the great work, bud. Much love, Tris. Well, thanks, Tris. Really appreciate that. And that note will go in this package down here. And I think there's someone else at the bottom. So what I'll do is I will do them from the top. I don't know if Tris has intended me to see them that way, but that's the way I'm going to do it. So first up in here is, feels different. What? Look at this, right? But what the reason why I'm kind of looking at it funny is because of this. Now, bear with me when I work this one out. That's from Etsy. This Amazon, I've seen that because it's got like an Amazon sticker there. This item has been handmade from a genuine VHS cassette that has been upcycled to a unique, one-of-a-kind lamp for the ultimate retro vintage feel. Oh my God. Shame I can't put them, actually. Oh, look at this. Right, I'll be back. I'm going to put that blind down. This is amazing. This is going to be a real talking point. And the movie here is Alien, which makes it even better. I wonder if you can pick the name of the movie that you want to have. Are you ready? Look at that. That is, I just actually never knew. This is from real VHS lamps. You can see that, not there. Also, it looks like there's an Instagram thing there. I'll put that there. You can see the actual, if you want to buy this for anybody, 2 evening rental. Remember that? Please, be kind, please rewind. New. Yeah, he's got the new stickers on it, didn't you? Brand new. So we're looking for them. There's another one there. It's got metal, and I can't read the other writing. Can't got me spectaculars with us. But this is amazing. I can't thank you enough, Tris, for that. This is so unique. I wish I could. I can't put anything on these shelves apart from movies, but I wish I could put that up there. In fact, you know what? I'm going to. So look at that. This is amazing. I cannot believe that. So I urge you to get across if you want to get any of that, just to go to the stuff that I've showed on the screen there. You can pick one up for yourself. That's amazing. That can't wait to show the devs and just say, I think that'll go where in the other room where all my vinyl is. When I do a live stream, I'll put that behind us. Excellent. So that's amazing. And there's more. This is, now you do know that Tris sent me this amazing Exorcist box set, which is up there. And he sent me across the J card to go with it. Oh, what's this called? It is a J card, but you know what I'm saying. So this goes across the top and that completes the set. Absolutely amazing. I can't thank you enough for sending that across to me in the first place. Just up there, taking pride of place on the top shelf. So yeah, so that'll go on there. That'll be amazing. I'll show you at the end of this video what that looks like. Look at that. So there's another package. In here is something I don't know what it is. I want to thank Chris once again for doing this for me. There's 3 in here. I'll take them from, now I don't know if I want to do it and get them in the wrong order. What do? I'll go this way and hopefully I've got them in the right order. The Tris would want me to get them out. First up is, oh, this is incredible. As you know, I've got this, I've got this version, and but the thing is, this isn't the version I've got up there is a hybrid version. I have got the slip for this slip, and I have got not the umbrella disc in it. I've got the second side disc in it. But guess what? This is going to be a good double dip for me. This is a section. Is it a section 2 video nasty? I think it is. I think it is. Say the section 2 or 3. It's a movie that I need to get back to as I didn't fully understand it when I first saw it. But a lot of people who see this movie do say it's a great movie. But this slip is absolutely fantastic. This is the umbrella release. That's amazing. It's a great slip cover. Spot glossing, as you can see. Excellent. So next up is, try and get this right, the wrong way, the right way is, oh, now I've heard a lot of people talking good things about this. And I thought myself, I'd love to see that, but is it a Shudder movie? I don't know. It might be one of those ones that doesn't seem to get released. This is definitely a US version, I think. Although it says, I did see Region B there. So I don't know where this is actually from. Yes, I do now. It is a German release, as you can see. Tris has swapped over the cover on this to the one where you don't get the A certification on, which is great. I was really interested in this. Heard a lot of people talking about it on streams and thought, yeah, I've got to see that. Of course, then you never see these in the ones I tend to navigate as you no doubt know. I tend to navigate to ones I've got them blinds shut, but I think it's all right. I tend to navigate to the ones that are kind of more obscure or more just like niche. I don't know if this is obscure or niche, but these are the things that excite me more than the latest blockbuster that comes out, like Oppenheimer. For instance, I won't keep going on about it, but we'll watch it. But it's the one that's I'm drawn to them. It's just that's me makeup. That's amazing. That is there a few of these, or is it just the sum of 84? Is there other dates, other years talked about in this? This I don't know what they are. Is it a trilogy? Is it a series? I'm not too sure. And lastly, on shrink wrap is ho ho ho. Look at this. My God. Now this is a banned video nasty, section 1, The Witch Who Came from the Sea. I don't think the other 2 are banned, but but this is it's such a great package. I knew this was a big box set when it first came out. I was unsure about whether to get it. Now I know there was a pared down version came down with this, and I was thinking, oh well, yeah. But I can't thank Tris enough for getting this for me because I'm a big fan of this movie, as you know. Now the version I've got doesn't have a slipcover on it. I have seen that's a strange we'll call it Carnival of Blood, but there's another big long title there which I can never get right. Malatetsa, Carnival of Blood. What a strange movie that is. It's really weird. And I haven't seen The Premonition, but I've heard good things about that. So, wow, this is fantastic. Honestly, Tris, I can't thank you enough for this. Look at that. Well, look at that first. Utterly amazing. And you've got this. I would imagine you wanted me to have this last. I'm glad I did that one. Summer of '84, a movie that's been on my radar. It's funny how these small boxes or slim boxes are starting to make a bit of a thing now, aren't they? Even in the UK, which it never used to be. And lastly, but not leastly, Possession. Possession is, well, a movie that I do need to get around to, and I'm interested actually to see what the second side version is like to this one. by the way of extras. I imagine they might look similar in picture quality, but and also don't forget this we should be putting on. So what I'll do on here is I'll go back and I'll have a look at these ones. I'll tell you a little bit more about what I think of the actual movies, and I'll take it for a look inside the boxes to do with that American Horror Project Volume 1. Did they ever do a Volume 2? I don't know if they did. So back in a minute, and thanks once again, Tris. I really do appreciate that. So there you go. Look at that. Brilliant. Extremely portable as well. You can just take it anywhere. So before I get into talking about these gifts, I just want to say to Tris himself that I really do appreciate that you've been sending me messages on Instagram. Some really supportive and brilliant messages, and I just want to thank you. It's absolutely brilliant, and we both know what we're talking about here. Nothing sinister, but I just think that it was amazing to get the messages, and I really do appreciate you taking the time out to do that, and also the time out to do this. So once again, a big thank you, mate. So first up, of course, is The Exorcist with this amazing J card on it now. It's completely finished. Now, you will notice it did used to have some of them blobs on there that would stick this down. Now, I've taken them off because it's not happened yet, but sometimes when you put these on and leave them on, this J card's going to stop on, and probably would have left it stuck on. I think the longer it's left on and you take them off, it type of affects this presentation, this box. So I'm not going to do that, but it does sit on the shelf like that, and it goes across there, and it completes the set. And I can't believe that Tris actually sent this to me. I will put down below, if I can find it, I will put the unboxing of when I unboxed this, and you'll see my reaction to this, what a reaction it was. Steelbook in it as well. I mean, I'll quickly show you that. So quickly, here's the steelbook inside. Now, what better image can I put in the steelbook? The answer is none. This is such a great presentation. When I saw this set, I don't think I even saw the set in the flesh. I didn't realize there was a steelbook in this. I thought it was just a normal case, but honestly, everything about this set is just absolutely stupendous. The next time I watch this movie, because I have got the standard release, I will watch this set. I will watch this set from now on. I'll probably watch the extras on the other set, because I like to make, if I've got two of the same thing, I like to dip between the two so they both get used, if you know what I mean. So once again, The Exorcist, unbelievable. What a set that is. So first up, talk about summer of '84. Now, when I put this on, I don't think I've seen any trailers or anything for this. I very rarely watch trailers, I must admit. Although, on a side note, I've watched a trailer for Maxine now about 5 times, which is unusual for me. That shows you how much I am interested in watching that when it comes out in the cinema. And I will see it at the cinema. I'm trying to twist Deborah's arm and go into that, and she'll have none of it. But you never know. We'll see when that comes. So there's the note there, and I put this on, and it's a brand new movie. You do get a kind of introduction with the directors or the people behind this movie, and it looks really interesting. It's got that bit of the what's that thing, Stranger Things theme to it. It's not, obviously, I don't think there's anything to do with that particular the way that went. Aye, I've got Vince coming later with another lad from school called Zav, who I don't think you've met, but he's got MS as well. Can you believe it? But anyway, yeah. So so when I put this, so I put this on, so I put this on, and I put this on the quality. I put this on, and the quality is absolutely. I put this on, and the quality. I put this on, and the quality is excellent. Now what I've done is, because I'm filming I put this on and the quality is excellent. Now, what I've done with all these screenshots is some of the black levels on here is really good. But when I put the black levels on to take a photograph on my TV, because I've got the light shining through the blinds, even though they're shut, got no curtains up, you can see a lot of stuff, and it does sort of take away from the darkness of it. So all the screenshots you're going to see here are in the light. But I can well say the black levels in here are great. It's got loads of extras on here. Although I had a look at some of the extras and some outtakes. There's also there's like a short movie, I think, or trailers about other things. I'm not too sure, because obviously the language is in German on the description, but we'll get into them. Looks quite interesting. But I like the fact that this movie, it kind of is from 1984, so everything about it is recreated in 1984. And I've had a blast out with Stranger Things, because that was the same thing. I had the same feeling of going back in time. And I like this about this movie. It had it had, it's got a gang which look quite interesting, but on when I flicked through these movies, I thought, what it is, I've got to start watching these movies a lot quicker than when I say I'm going to watch them. I do want to watch them as quick as I can, but sometimes the list is getting longer and longer. But these ones, I think they're quite short, so I can get them watched quite easily. And I want to get into this world of this. And I know there's actually, I looked online, I think, is there more of these? Summer of '85 and '86 or something like that. But I'd love to see the rest of them. This one looks quite intriguing. So that's the summer of '84. Next day's possession. So what I did was I checked out, and you see screenshots, and in my eyes, this is the second sight one, and I put it on with the umbrella one. Now, in my eyes, I feel that the umbrella one is the winner for me. Now, it has got the US cut on here, which isn't on this one here, which is the second sight one. This this one has that one there. Now, do know that the cut on it is in standard definition. It's really soft. It's about 1 hour 17 minutes, I think, and also the film itself is just over 2 hours. So it makes me think, why would you even want to watch that cut? But I'm glad it's on here because if you ever needed to go back to it for whatever reason, maybe it's got extra things that aren't in the fuller cut, possibly. It's always something good to have, I think. I can understand why it was missing off in here, but is this coming out? I keep saying, is this coming out in 4K in the UK? I've got a feeling it is. So I did talk about the fact that I didn't really enjoy this at all when I got out the video library, and I think it's because looking back on it, it's 2 hours long. When you're a kid, you have not got that time for anything. It was an hour and a half. Most movies were an hour and a half. That was you done. Occasionally, like things like James Bond, and also other longer movies like these sort of Lawrence of Arabia, it's about 9 hours long. Exaggeration. You expected that, but you didn't expect it of these sort of ones that you want to watch a horror film. You want to like move across quick pace, because when you're young you like that, but when you're older you can get into these things more. You don't mind if things are a bit longer and it's a bit of a slow burner. So yeah, so this for me, I think the picture quality, I put two screenshots on. First off will be the second sight one, and second will be this one. I found, to me, in my eyes, even though it might not show it in the camera, I thought this one was by far the better looking quality. And obviously, if it comes out in 4K by second sight, it will look better than this. But at this point, if you want to know what's the best, I would say go for this one. It's got a lot more to it, in my eyes. So that was Possession. This is going higher up on my list because I had it for the collection, for the Video Nasty collection, because it is a Video Nasty. And I just think, I just thought, well, it was there. I'm not that bothered, but I am bothered about it now. So last up, and by no means least, is the American Horror Project, Volume 1. Yes, there is a Volume 2, because I was asking it on my video, and yeah, when I originally recorded this, and there is a volume 2, which I will get. It has got the child in it, which is, I have got the child, but on Blu-ray, that is a video nasty as well, if you wanted to get that. So I'll go looking for that one. So I put these on now. I've seen this before, and I thought it's so low budget, it's unbelievable. The story in it is like absolutely crazy, but it's to do with a carnival, a fun fair, which I'm all about. Weirdly enough, when I put this movie on that I'd never heard about until I got this horror project, this has got it come up immediately when I skipped across to a scene with a fun fair, and I thought, I'm liking this. Now I don't know if this has got one, and I know it takes place near the beach, so maybe there's a fun fair involved with that. I'm sure there's a bloke, a tattooist maybe, who's really creepy looking, and I'm sure he's in this. Maybe he comes from the fun fair. So are they all tied up with a fun fair element? With it sort of stretching that a little bit. But so yeah, so I put these on, and this one here, I always thought this one looked like trash, but when I put it on, I mean, it's very low budget. God knows how much it cost to make this movie, probably about £2. But it looked better than I thought. The colours are better than I thought. This one here, The Witch Who Came from the Sea, I would say that is it's actually it's probably it's the best movie I've seen thus far on here. I do like that movie, but it's grainy. It's very low budget. 1976. It's shot in a shoestring, and the quality is pretty not bad, but it's very scratchy and got a lot of grain in it. But it is what it is if that's the way it was shot. But it's a great movie, this. So that was quite actually. they'd sort of tie in with the low budget side. Now this one here, this one is the best quality in the whole thing. And when I put it on, knowing now that it's got something to do with a fun fair, maybe, or takes place around that, and also Richard Lynch. Now I know he's in it, as well as this fairground element. This one's probably top of my list on the one I want to watch. 1975, I believe. But yeah, this is a great. I mean, this is packed with extras. So if you want to know about should this be one you want to go for, yeah, it's great because you're getting this really strange movie. You're getting this one that could possibly be a good movie because I just like the cast. I like where it's shot. And this one's a banned video nasty, section one banned video nasty that never gets talked about, but I think it's really good. Is it gory? Yes, it is quite gory, and I would understand why it got banned. So yeah, so absolutely brilliant. And I can't thank Tris enough. I mean, look at this slipcover. That's what it's all about to me, as you know. And yes, getting back to this, the umbrella version of this is the best one. The second sight one is pretty good. Don't discount it. And maybe the 4K will put right the fact that it hasn't got that cut in it, possibly. Some of 84, really intrigued about that. It's got flavours of um, Stranger Things without going down that route of Stranger Things, I think. And obviously, you can't go past this extremely amazing box set of this amazing 4K. If you want to see what I think about the 4K of Exorcist, I'll leave a link to that video down below, and you can find out what I think about this, the whole transfer in it. So anyway, a big thank you to Tris for taking the time out to do this for me, and who could forget actually the lights as well, you know. Especially with the fact I've been talking about aliens quite a bit, and this light came before I talked about aliens, so it was quite fitting that, unbeknownst to Tris, that he picked Alien for that. So that's a bit of that's a bit of fate, isn't it? So anyway, so thanks again, thanks for watching, especially you, Tris. Cheers, mate, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.